It isn't just about you manifesting your dream creative career and business and everything's going to be sorted out for you. No. Hey, hi, hello, hola, it's Aubrey here, and on this channel I share all things mastering your inner world of mindset and energetics, making money and the world your office, doing work that you love, and of course, manifestation. So if these are all of the things that you're into, make sure to click the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so that you never miss a beat. Okay, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to manifest your dream creative career and business. I'll also be sharing with you bits of my story in this video with the intention of you taking away this inspiration and information so that it can help you in your creative journey. So for those of you who are just joining me on this journey, my name is Aubrey. I'm a published travel author and certified mindset, manifestation, and business coach for creative entrepreneurs, content creators, and coaches who are ready to take their business and mindset to the next level. Now, I wasn't always in this position, so let's rewind a little bit. I remember when I was working 9 to 5 in fashion, all that I wanted was the freedom to create my own schedule, travel and work from my laptop in cute cafes around the world, take photos and create content with like-minded people, and of course, earn abundantly doing work that I love. So if you feel like you resonate, let me tell you, I feel you. I totally feel you. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I went from working 9 to 5 in fashion to leaving my full-time job, also letting go of a 8-year long-term relationship that I felt was no longer aligned for me, and creating my dream career and business all online, also making 6 figures whilst in my 2nd year of business as a creative entrepreneur, and my 5-step manifestation process that led me here and that took me along that journey to where I am today. Now, number 1 is understanding how the universe actually works. This goes back to the law of duality, knowing that in each and every situation, there's going to be 2 sides to the coin, black and white, good and bad, positive and negative, yin and yang. Now, when you understand the law of duality and understanding that there are 2 sides of any situation, and it's just our perception of how we see things, when we look at doing or going on the path of creating our dream creative business or career, we really need to take into consideration what the 2 sides are. So say, for example, you want to build an online platform and you want to create a following and an audience and a community. 2 sides of that. You have one side that's, okay, I can connect with more people, I can share my message, I can make money whilst doing something that I love. But then there's also the other side of that that can come with, okay, maybe having more attention and eyeballs on me will create more hate or more negativity, or have people come into my life where I have to set certain boundaries so that I can block the negative comments that may come along the way. Now, this is purely just an example, and this is something that can be so real because you can see if someone has a bigger platform, they may have a lot of lovers and a big audience, but then they also may have a lot of haters as well. So it's understanding both sides of the coin, both yin and yang, both positive and negative, acknowledging this in your journey, and also accepting it and being grateful for all of the things that are going to come along in that creative business idea. So for me, as a travel blogger and wanting to become a travel blogger who was getting paid for her work and taking photos all around the world, it was merely me understanding and accepting the fact that yes, I'm going to be making money on the road online, which is an incredible thing. But then this also involves waking up early to get the sunrise so that I can get particular travel shots that I wanted where no people were around. And for me, this was fine. This was totally okay and something that I was willing to accept. But for other people, it may be a bit of an issue. You know, you may find yourself wanting to sleep in and thinking that if you're a travel content creator and working online and getting paid to create, that it's all fun and games. Whilst there is so many benefits and so many things that I am so grateful to experience in this career and these opportunities that I have created for myself, there are also those things that I had to accept and just have part of the journey. So take a look at that in your own dream business idea or creative career. Take a look at the whole spectrum of what it involves and be accepting of it, acknowledge it, and understand that this is all part of what you're here to create. Numero dos is getting crystal clear on your vision. Now, you'll notice that in a lot of my stories or metaphors or examples, I will relate back to traveling and this creative dream lifestyle. So getting crystal clear on your vision is so important when it comes to manifesting your dream creative career and business. Because if you think about it, if you go to a destination and you have no map at all, it's going to be really difficult to get to your destination, right? So getting crystal clear on your vision will allow for more clarity and clear direction. And it'll help you in making decisions along the way as to, okay, this feels right for me because it's aligned with me and my vision and what I'm here to create, or this doesn't really feel aligned for me and I'm going to let that go so that I can make space for more things to come into my life that are in alignment with what is here for my vision. I also want to point out that this is a great time for you to create a vision board, because when you go through Pinterest or look at other photos that you can get inspired by, you can actually get that sense of emotion that you can tune into and really feel what it would feel like if you were stepping into that reality. So what I like to do is create a Pinterest board and collect and curate all of these different images that I am feeling into and how I would like my life to look like. And then I create a vision board with all of that. I use Canva to create this, and it's so easy to create. All you have to do is collect all of the images and then arrange them in a beautiful way. And I actually have a way of designing this with the laws of the universe. And so if you want to find out how you can create a vision board that does work with the laws of the universe, I also have a free Art of Manifestation masterclass that you can tune into, and I'll leave the link in the description box below. Now, number 3 is emotional embodiment. This is a really big one in the manifestation process because it is all about emotional embodiment. Now, the purpose of number 2 and getting crystal clear on your vision is so that you can tap into the emotions that come up when you are dreaming of working from an exotic location, when you are making money online and you're seeing your bank account grow each and every day from doing work that you love. It's all about tapping into the certain emotions that come up when you have that crystal clear vision. Now, some people say, you know, that, oh, I didn't have my vision. I just had a feeling of how I wanted to feel. And that's okay too. But if you can't tap into those feelings, that's the purpose of number 2, that crystal clear clarity on your vision so that you can tune into number 3 of emotional embodiment. Because when we feel these emotions, we really need to embody it here and now in the present moment. So the language of the universe is vibration and frequency. So if you want to communicate with the universe, this is what I'm here to create, then you need to be speaking its language, right? Because just like you going to another destination like Spain or Greece or somewhere that you're dreaming to travel and you don't actually speak that language, it's going to be harder for you to communicate and get around because you don't speak the language. So that's exactly like how the universe works. To co-create with the universe, it's all about speaking in its language of vibration and frequency. And this all comes through our emotions. So what are the feelings that you're feeling when you think about you already living in this reality of your creative online business or career? Tune into that. and then find ways to actually live them now in the present moment. An example that I like to give is leadership, right? And so if you're already in this leadership position of, okay, I'm becoming a creative entrepreneur. For me, it was becoming a travel blogger who's getting paid to create all around the world. How are these feelings that you're feeling? How can you bring them into right now? For leadership, if you're already working into a 9-to-5 job, then perhaps it's actually taking on a project and leading a team of people so that you can step into that next level version of yourself who is leading a team. For me, as a travel blogger and wanting to get paid to travel around the world and create content online and getting paid to do what I love, I wanted to feel these feelings of aliveness, of feeling inspired each and every day because I was traveling to different locations around the world. So what I actually did when I was living in Melbourne was make a pact to myself that I would travel to somewhere new each and every single month and create from that. So you see how I can bring this sense of aliveness and inspiration into my life, even if I wasn't traveling all around the world. I made sure that I traveled to a new destination, which could be a new neighborhood, a new cafe, a new place that I hadn't been before, somewhere in Victoria. It doesn't even have to be international, or it could be an international location each and every single month. I made a pact to myself and I made sure to capture those experiences as if I was already being a travel content creator and published author who was already getting paid to do work that she loves. That's what I'm talking about, the emotional embodiment, being in that energy until you become. Okay, the next one is inspired action from a place of love. This is so important, especially the last bit of from a place of love. We need to realize that this is a co-creation process, that it isn't just about you thinking these positive thoughts, manifesting your dream creative career and business and everything's going to be sorted out for you. No, it's a co-creation process. And I really see action, especially inspired, aligned action, as the bridge between us here in the physical realm and the universe, God, higher source, whatever you like to call it, in the spiritual realm. And there are some certain things that we can't do that the spiritual realm can, and vice versa. And so aligned and inspired action from a place of love is so necessary in moving forward. Now, I say from a place of love because if you notice your energy when you're taking certain bits of action, it's very, very important. It's just as important as the action itself. So you can be taking action actually from a place of fear. If you've been given a content strategy or a business strategy and you're like, okay, I need to do these things. I need to do X, Y, and Z. I need to post 5 times a day on these different platforms and do all of the things. And you're doing it from a state of, I'm doing it and I have to do it because I'm fearful that if I don't, then I won't exactly get the results that I'm looking for. That's from a place of fear. And when you show up from a place of fear and take these actions, it's coded into all of them. And people can feel this when they receive that on the other end of the spectrum. And so taking aligned, inspired action from a place of love is so important because it's all about the journey, all about the process of pleasure, of fun, of play, and infusing this into your work because you want to do it, you love to do it, and sharing that with the world. This really makes a difference because that energy, that loving energy, is transmuted into the ether, into the people that you're reaching, and creates magic. So when you set out on this journey to create your dream career, lifestyle, business, tune into yourself and ask yourself from the heart, what is it that I would love to create today? What is my heart desiring to share with the world? And just let it come up and then do those things. Follow what feels good. And then finally, it is surrendering and trusting the process. Now, this may be the final action, but it is a very important one because how often do we find ourselves setting goals or achievements and being so controlling about it, being so rigid around it, and not letting life just unfold and the miracles happen that are here to happen? and they're happening every day. And so when we lose that sense of hope and only operate from a place of logic or just so much systemized strategy, we lose everything else that can happen in between. And so trusting the process and surrendering is such an important part. I know that this can be quite difficult. I've felt it myself. There's times where it's like, oh, when is my manifestation coming to life, you know? But trust me when I say everything works in divine timing. And surrendering to the process, resting to receive, and really leaning back into feminine energy. This is where we receive. When we rest to receive, we're able to signify to the universe that, okay, I trust. I trust, I trust, I trust. I let go and I trust. And if you're feeling certain feelings of, okay, I'm feeling that it's hard for me to trust in this very moment, this is a good exercise to do. Ask for a sign. Drop into a deep meditation and ask for a sign from the universe, because you'll be surprised how it shows up. I know this for certain, and it has always surprised me. And then you'll be able to trust again and to surrender and know that the universe is on your side, and what you're desiring also desires you, and it will be delivered in divine timing. So thanks so much for joining me on this journey. I hope you loved it and got a little bit more inspiration and expansion from everything that I've shared. And if you have a dream creative career or online business idea that you would love to bring to life, make sure to share it in a comment down below. I would love to hear. Don't forget to grab your free manifestation pocket guide. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And if you want to explore deeper, you can always join us in my signature program, Empowered Creator. This is for subconscious mindset and manifestation mastery for content creators, coaches, and creative entrepreneurs who want to take their business and life to the next level. I'll see you in my next video. Until next time, I'm sending you all the groovy love. Ciao.